Chilling out all day on some lazy shit. Chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I chilling out all day on some lazy shit. Chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. They come back with my shit to come back, figure it out. They come back with my shit together, fuck back out. They come
Chickity check 1 2. Chickity check check. What's up, everyone? It's full moon Scorpio time. We're doing a little mic check and we're about to go live right now. Boom, boom, boom.
All day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I chilling out all day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I chilling out all day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I chilling out.
Shout out to Big Gio, it's his birthday. So not tomorrow, what will be tonight. Big 29. Morris in the house.
Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I'm chilling out all day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I'm chilling out all day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. Sometimes I just need a break from the crazy shit. Sometimes I'm chilling out all day on some lazy shit, chilling out to think about it all and do whatever. Time to come back with my shit together, figure it out. They come back with my shit together from back out. They come back with my song back to figure it out. They come back with my shit to come back, figure it out. They come back with my shit together from back out. They come back with my song back to figure it out. They come back with my shit to come back, figure it out.
What is going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, the Leo King, here for spiritual dance music for this full moon in Scorpio on April the 26th of 2021 or April the 27th of 2021, depending on where you're at in the world. If you're in the Americas, it happened and it is happening here on the 26th of April. If you're everywhere else on the eastern side of the world, it's on the 27th. Hope you're all doing wonderful. This is David Palmer, Leo King, here from, of course, highvibe.tv. Make sure you check out highvibe.tv for all the exclusive content that we do on there, including all my daily horoscopes, all the special weekly horoscopes, and so much more on there, and all the awesome talent that's on there. Go to highvibe.tv today. Make sure that you are a member, and you can also get my special Rising Through the Darkness Purgatory special. It is on highvibe.tv. Just click on the menu. You'll see it'll say Purgatory. Boom. It'll take you right to where you can purchase it, and it will go into any of the apps, whether it's your Apple TV or your iPhone or your Android or your Roku. Wherever that it might be, it'll go into your library, but you got to go through the web page to purchase it. Well, anyway, if you never watched the show before, this is where, of course, I'm going to go over on every new and full moon. I show up here and I do a ceremony where we are going to talk about the astrology, what's going on with this full moon. Then, of course, we're going to pull the tarot, see what it's doing for us and what we are, especially with the full moon, releasing. And then, of course, doing the prayer and going live into a dance music mix. Yes, this is a full live show. There is no pre-recorded stuff. There is no even in the mix stuff. It's all done live. It is totally all about going with the flow of the universe, baby. So here we are, full moon in Scorpio, as we are with the sun in Taurus. And we got a lot of planets in Taurus, right? We got the sun in Taurus. We got Venus in Taurus, where it's at home. So that's pretty powerful. But we got Uranus there. We got Mercury there as well. And this full moon in Scorpio is in opposition to all these planets, especially the sun and Uranus. And then knowing that Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, this creates a major big T-square right now going on in the universe of fixed signs, which we haven't seen anything really like this since 2015, 2014, but especially during like the end of Saturn in Scorpio, which was in 2015 when we saw the Venus retrograde in Leo, Jupiter in Leo, a lot of Leo energy, and then, of course, Saturn was finishing in Scorpio, and there was, of course, Uranus that was not in Taurus yet, but we were seeing some pretty harsh squares there that were going on, but nothing like this T-square energy, which, honestly, I would say would have been going back to 2006, when Saturn was actually in Leo, and we had a lot of planets like in Taurus, but nothing with the outer planets, right? So this is kind of making this a new vibe and a new feeling, and especially when it comes to what in our life that we keep searching for, with the South Node and Sag making a quincunx to the Uranus element. And, of course, you can almost do there, although I give quincunxes only about a 1 to 2 degree orb, but this full moon is in a quincunx too. That south node with the sun, at least, and then the moon, of course, over to the north node. So there's some really weird elements to this, especially Saturn that's squaring the sun, Saturn that's squaring the full moon, and that brings, you know, some kind of harshness, especially if feeling like it's a lot of work or stress, you know, especially when it comes to making choices in your life, trying to understand everything. And a lot of it with moon in Scorpio is to learn to let go of resentment or being too harsh. You know, the full moon in Scorpio is hard because the moon does not like to be in Scorpio. The moon does not want to be in Mars and Pluto's house. Right? That's just way too intense for emotions for people. Or people get too obsessed, or they get too vindictive, or they get too jealous, or they get too revengeful. And Taurus is reminding us to keep our stability in a very unstable time with Uranus here. And with the full moon opposing Uranus, boy, are we talking about learning to release by learning to disconnect from the negative stuff. But that also means not making choices in our life of things that we feel like we have to do, or we are forced upon others to do, or forced by others to be, with the Saturn and Jupiter that are in Aquarius. This is not about going with the pack. This is about going with understanding that, yes, there's a world. Yes, there are things, and this is tricky. But it's like one of those things where the collective, especially, or the world, or society, or especially people that are around in your personal life, this is a full moon, so it's dealing with what are we releasing in all of our personal lives. is the energy of what we don't want. Scorpio is very clear on what it doesn't want, and it's very clear on what it does want. And Taurus is knowing the value and knowing what's powerful to create. And so, there's a lot where it's going to bring up a lot of the issues about what are we not feeling that we're creating, or what are we missing out on, especially a full moon square Saturn. People who have moon and Saturn square in their charts definitely have issues when it comes to their emotions and keeping them under control. Or more importantly, just always feeling like they're getting shafted emotionally. And when you get a full moon in Scorpio square Saturn in Aquarius, where Saturn's in its dignity at home, oh boy, it could feel like, a falled moon squaring a Saturn in its dignity. It can be very rough. And opposite to Uranus, too. That's at fall position. The Saturn in Aquarius is like, are people not paying attention to doing what really they want to connect with? And if there's a block of what they're feeling like they're not getting the connection from, try a different way, maybe from a Taurus way. Like, present something pretty or beautiful or gracious or nice to people, opposed to trying to decimate emotionally people or trying to be too, get the vampire fangs out. This is not going to be how you change people to go in the direction that you want. You want to present things right now in your life, and especially the transpersonal energy of understanding to be able to see where people are at is very powerful right now. It's whether or not you're going to listen to that. And then the transpersonal effect on yourself, that you have to look at yourself very deeply. Be honest with yourself. Like, are you holding on to a lot of things that you don't really have to be responsible for? Are you also being kind of picked out of the crowd by certain people? And that feeling of being picked out of the crowd is if like, oh, you're not doing this for me, because Taurus is very stubborn, and people can get very stubborn about how they want things to be and how it wants to be. It's like, okay, if things aren't the way that you want to be, you don't need to go out and cause havoc about it or get all crazy about it. Yes, we want to express our emotions and our truths, but Taurus is reminding us that we got to do it with some form of that's going to be positive in a much more beautiful way. Like, you don't want to just show up to grandma's and freak her out about CV and just be like, here, get this in your arm right now. It's like, of course they sold it in a much different way. Taurus is the weird wrapping that goes over the gifts of life, right? It is the gift energy. And Scorpio is where we have to, learn to receive. And so maybe, this is a time in our life where we're, having to realize that we all have walls, we all have blocks of this beautiful world on the other side of our own emotional fears. And we can't try and put it on others, though. That's the lesson. That we all are going through shit. We all are going through our weird fucking shit. Where we all feel blocked, And there's no Maylocks on the planet that will unblock this. No shot that you can be given that will unblock this. This is something that you have to do within yourself of transmutation, but being transpersonal with looking into others and looking into yourself and not being afraid to really, I think, face the deeper parts of, where am I blocking things, and understanding that everybody else is going through the same shit. We all have fears. We all have things that we want. And with Mars now in Cancer, where it's at its fall position, Mars does not like to be in the moon's house of Cancer. So, especially because Cancer is the moon's house, where it's like super comfortable and super nice and it feels supported. But Mars is pushing around in there. Mars is also trying to direct us to get there, so we don't want to become, I don't know, Miss Tollhouse Cookie, pissed that the kid didn't bring enough chocolate chips for the cookies and start pushing everybody around in the kitchen. That's Mars in Cancer. When people get all whacked out emotionally, or if we use the warrior element of Mars, right? It's like, oh, I want that bed. Like the first thing that happened when I went to boot camp when I was in the military is people started fighting over beds. Or when I was on True Beauty on ABC in a reality show, people were like running around fighting for which bed they were going to take. And I just sat there and just chilled out, let everybody pick their bed. And I ended up with a really badass bed. And I was just like, whatever. Everybody goes and fights for stupid emotional shit. Don't be on that side of the fence right now. This is the time for you to learn to be gracious to others and to, more importantly, understand if we're going to all find a way to click and get out of our blocks, don't start fucking reaping your own issues about your blocks on other people and their blocks. Because we all got them. One thing that this full moon is highlighting the most is the transmutation and the change. But even deeper than that, with Pluto that comes retrograde within 24 hours of this full moon, the Pluto represents Scorpio. Like, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So you have to remember that this is an intense moment here where we all have to go through change. Yes, a lot of truth's going to come out, what we don't want to hold on to, but we also do not want to go into a massive projection moment here. When we're projecting onto everybody our own blocks, our own issues of power that we feel that we're not receiving. Because if you're fine in yourself and willing to accept these blocks and try different things and be willing to learn to connect in different ways and learn through these processes right now, you'll be fine and you'll start to see some beautiful things start to manifest in your life. But if you're just going to try and act like you got no fucking problems and you got no issues and you got no blocks and everybody else is fucking blocking you, well, good luck on your own. Nobody's going to be hanging around you. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. And you're going to be that weirdo that's going to be down there in the corner, not even in the corner. You're going to be buried so deep yourself, so in a place that you don't want to be, because Mars in Cancer is where we all are digging ourselves into some very deep World War I trenches and learning how to dig ourselves out. And it's not easy. And so it's better if we all start picking up a shovel and start doing it in our own way with respecting our own issues and respecting how we all have our uniqueness that Saturn is reminding us in the square, and finding a way to help each other out through things opposed to projecting onto other people why they didn't dig a hole deep enough than you did. Did you look around and see if anybody else was digging holes 80 times deeper than yourself? So this is not a time to get so, caught up and especially with blame, or especially with projecting, especially with Neptune, of course, being in Pisces here at 22 degrees. We've never seen it here in our lives. The last time would have been 1857. So there was a lot of fun stuff going on in 1857, if you don't know. A lot of divisiveness and a lot of splitting in a country and a lot of splitting in the world and a lot of people not really truly understanding, or they were drunk, or they were not aware. But it was also a very big spiritual revolution, and there is a big spiritual revolution happening right now from those that are willing to be honest and those that are willing to put the responsibility on themselves for the change and be willing to look at others and accept others for who they are through their blocks and be willing to pick up a shovel with them if they want to pick up a shovel and you want to both go together, friendship-wise, collective-wise, individual-wise, any-wise, and look at each other from a place of honesty and truth and look from each other and understand each other and have empathy for one another, because this is a time where if you're going to be vindictive, if you're going to be cutthroat, and more importantly, if you're going to be somebody who just honestly is emotionally based off fear, based off, obsession, or based upon not getting what you want, well, we have to work together. We have to find ways to understand each other to get what we all want. So why don't you figure a way to come to the table opposed to throwing the fucking table and start fucking acting like a little kid, because this full moon square Saturn is going to start looking at people like little fucking kids who are really shouldn't even be sitting at the little kids table and probably should just go walk outside and get a fucking clown to watch them and be their babysitter. I'll be back in 1 sec for your tarot.
This is a dream. I don't know anymore. I want to take you high.
Yo, we are back here for the tarot part of Spiritual Dance Music. Thanks so much for being with us here on HighVibe.tv. I'm going to pull this tarot reading to see what to pay attention to on this full moon, what this full moon's all about. Remember, 2 weeks from now, we have a new moon in Taurus, and then we step into eclipse season. So we are a month away from the lunar eclipse in Sag, and it's about to get wild. We already have Pluto come retrograde on Tuesday, the 27th, and everything's going to start slowing down. I warned you all. That's all I got to say. I warned you all. I gave you all fucking the last 7 weeks, like, boom, go for it. But here we are. And you know what? And I'll be real. We all have a lot of changes that we got to do about our blocks inside, okay? So we're all there. So let's be open to understanding that we're all there as a collective, okay? But we all have to be willing to, at the same time, get through these motherfucking blocks because shit's about to fucking stop. And things are about to change. And things are not going to go exactly the way you thought with Saturn and Uranus square. But it's going to be Uranus square Saturn now. And it's going to fucking, the whole way you think the world's going in any direction, good luck. First card for this week is, or for this full moon, is the Ace of Cups in reverse. We are not feeling emotionally filled up at all. Talk about having your sippy cup emptied. Be like a little baby reaching for your sippy cup, and there's no mama's milk in there, carnation baby formula in there. It's empty. So are you just going to keep your cup empty anymore? I mean, you know, that cup or that card just keeps popping up so much throughout this time. Especially now with Mars and Cancer, you know, if we're going to use this Mars energy and this more masculine energy in a very feminine energy of our emotions, like, it's time to fill it up, you know. I don't know how much dust has gathered in your all cups. Maybe we need to get some sort of air and blow it out. But we got to fill it up. A lot of people are feeling empty out there emotionally. King of Coins in reverse, so we got the King of Pentacles reversed. So, you know, a lot of this is not feeling also like the confidence of what to create, what to build, or feeling like maybe you have the tools or the abilities, or even this could also deal with emotionally not, you know, feeling that you have the goods within. That could even be physical too, right? That you don't look good enough, or you have self-worth issues. So, you know, this is going to be a challenge, this full moon, to let go of a lot of these things. Let go of this emptiness emotionally. Let go of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to manifest right now exactly what I want to in my life. Our challenge card that we got is the Three of Pentacles. Wow, talk about, you know, people coming together to build great things. This is the card that deals with, you know, mastery with others that all, cohesively come together to create something and build something great. Might feel like, you know, it's hard to find that tribe, or it's hard to find, you know, who those people are, or just more importantly too, just like who really is on your team with you that has the same vision. It's probably very difficult right now in this full moon energy and what's transpiring for these next couple weeks through it of finding that. In our overalls, the sun reversed. Wow. Talk about needing to remember how to play again and have fun and let your light shine. So many people are blocking their light from shining, especially wherever their emotions could be filled up. And you know what? I always think of the sun card as an unconscious position, like letting our unconscious fears, letting our unconscious behaviors rule us. But I just got this while I was channeling this. Like, people are putting up too many rules. You know, the sun card is where you are freed as the child to go ride the horse in the beautiful, pastures on bareback on the horse, and just the parents are trusting, everybody's trusting, and God's trusting of that and enjoying that moment, and that soul is living in its true essence of its brightness and its soul expression. This is where people are not allowing others to do that, and aren't, because you're not allowing yourself. Anybody, you know what? I'm going to help you all with the way the world is right now. Anybody that's putting rules on everything, I bet you if you look at their life, they 100% do not know how to express themselves, have fun, live in anything, and they are empty, and they are filling themselves up with your emptiness and watching you go through your emptiness. So anybody that's going to try and put rules on you right now, anybody that's out there trying to take away your light right now, guess what? They're just unhappy inside. If they can't let you just do what you want to do, it's one thing to just say an opinion about something, but when they try to control you, they don't let you go be yourself. That's another. And I think that everybody inside has to look within themselves and going, this is a very tough tarot. I'm not going to lie. And our spiritual advice card that we got is the Four of Cups reversed. Wow, the missed gift card when it's reversed. Four of Cups reversed. It's like people are pushing away all the good things, and then they're missing the gifts. But especially, it's like the ultimate gifts are right in front of you, and you don't want to see them. It's like another thing to yes, push it away. Being like, no, because I have blocks. I got blocks. But it's another when it's like, why is nothing coming when it's right there? It's just right there. You can just do it right away. And I think that this is where people have to realize that the ultimate gifts of the world are just waiting for them in their life emotionally to fill themselves up. What's going on with love right now? We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So people are stuck, feeling they don't know what to create. They don't know what to build. They don't know where to go next. Everybody's kind of stuck in a little bit of slothfulness. If you remember from Purgatory, there was a card that flew down, and it was the Judgment card. Now, this isn't judgment of judging others as much as it is like, who feels like they're on their divine mission in life. I think that people that are on their divine mission are having trouble finding others that are on their divine mission. There's a lot of slothfulness around. There's a lot of people just lazy right now in love. There's also a lot of people who don't know where they're at in their mission in their life. And so that's creating, I think, a little bit of chaos. We can't be judgmental, though, in the sense of maybe some people just don't know where they're going right now or where their mission is. And that can make things hard in the love aspect of things. We got the Justice card reversed, so and that's the challenge card. I think, although the challenge really is feeling things are unfair, but really are they, or are you just sitting on the fence? There's too much sitting on the fence. This is Humpty Dumpty. This is Tweedledee and Tweedledum in love. I don't think that Tweedledee and Tweedledum and Alice in Wonderland ever got lovers. They just sat with their weird hats on and their dunce little hats, and because they were let's be honest, they were too concerned about talking about stories about the little baby oysters that get eaten up by the freaking walrus. Like, people are freaking lost in knowing how to find happiness, knowing to go for what they want. Everybody's just blocked. I don't want to move into a new direction that divinely will guide me to the ultimate thing. It's unfair. I don't get anything, but I won't go. The Empress reversed. Oh, boy. So overall for love, nobody wants to, or feeling, or at least people don't, or they're afraid to, inside realize that you've got to cultivate. You've got to embrace the ultimate to have the ultimate. People are just, no, I don't want to embrace that Empress, that goddess, beautiful energy and bring it in. It's like people are afraid of the good stuff right now. It's like people like pain. People love pain right now more than they like good shit. That's what we got to let go on this full moon, is letting go of the pain that you are addicted to. I'm addicted to this emotional pain. I'm addicted to not having the foundation to give me everything I've ever wanted to beautifully create in my life and the joy I want to have. No, I like the pain of my hellish relationship that's abusing me. I'm loving the pain of feeling lonely. I'm loving the pain of being treated like a piece of shit by my lover. I'm loving the pain of just continually going on a search, even though I have the love that I want to do, but I'm too afraid to take it in. I love the pain of wanting a relationship, but I won't let anybody in because I don't leave my house and I just sit around. Spiritual advice card. 10 of Cups. That's the love story of all love stories. That's interesting. The universe is like, you better fucking pick the ultimate love story of all time and go for it. How are we going to get through these blocks? I want to know that. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Stop having control. Let the universe fucking just take the fortune for you and move the fortune. You know what? It's like, here's your lotto ticket. You've won everything. Go cash it in. You're like, no, I don't want to do that. I want control of I want it to be on a day that feels like it's 79 degrees and the winds are 4 degrees to the southwest. And I definitely want to make sure that I have on the right shirt that day. And you know what I mean? It's like, God, are you going to just keep fucking controlling fortune to come into your life and you don't want the wheel to turn? That's what it is. People are too afraid of change. People are too afraid of the wheel to turn in their life. And Pluto retrograde now that is coming on this full moon, guess what? You're afraid to transform your life because you want control and you have control issues. And that's what it is. Control freak. Control freaks. Control freaks. We should all just I should just sing instead of DJ and just start being like control freaks. There's your mix. Control freaks. A great mix. Fucking thanks for joining us in Spiritual Dance Music for this full moon. I hope you have a great one. We'll see you on the next show. All right, Craig. No, I'm just kidding. That was our tarot reading. I'll ask one more card here. This is just an open card. No, we're just going to take what it is from it. We're going to cut the deck. The Chariot. You know what's so funny? This is my card. The only card in the deck that has the Magician wand has the stars in it above, and also is the card that is moving into new directions and taking the leap of faith of all time and leaving the boringness of the city behind. That is exactly what you've already figured out and understood. It's about going and taking great leaps of faith that the universe is guiding you towards and trusting and just saying, fuck it. It is the wild card that goes into the universal skies of the universe and has the magic wand and has the dualistic nature. Of course, not in this deck. It's not really described well, but it is the card 7 as well in Major Arcana, which is the spiritual number. I am a 7 as well. But it also is my card for my birthday, ironically enough. And it is the card that really does represent moving forward into life. And to where you're going to have to make a leap of faith here. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to go. You can't just keep blocking yourself, finding reasons to not go in your life, to change it, to go to where you really want to go in your life. Because you just, you know what? Most people are just stuck wearing a mask, fucking outside, like looking like fucking idiots. Doesn't matter if you're not doing that. You might be acting like that in your spiritual life. All right. This is where I'm going to do the prayer now. Some people are like, this motherfucker fucking, right before he prays. It's like, yeah, trust me. Dear God, thank you so much for this moment in our lives that is a great transformation for all of us that are here in your blessing of this world and this life that we have been bestowed upon by you. Everything in this world interconnects. Every moment in time feels like it's always divine, because it always is. And I feel that at this moment, the lack, the suffering, and the emptiness that so many feel right now is about blocks. And I know that these walls and these blocks are not from you, Lord, because you don't put a wall to us. You do not put anything requiring us to get access to you. We have access to you every breath that we take in our lives, every moment that we are in this beautiful world that you have created for us to enjoy, to bring pleasure, to bring happiness, to bring all the things that fulfill our needs. And I ask you, Lord, to help people, and including helping myself, to remove these blocks in our life from removing so much of the pain that we go through, that we choose to go through, that we continue to hold on, that we continue to hoard. These negative feelings, these negative emotions, or these blocks to great things to be received. And I ask you, Lord, on this great day, and this great night, and this full moon, to let us harvest our greatness, to let us harvest that beautiful love energy that you created all of us with, that you create the world with, that you create the universe, and that you watch us with those everlasting, conscious eyes of love. And I truly ask that that garden of beauty and that garden that you have created of love that flourishes throughout our lives with 100% access to any person of any age, of any race, of any gender, of any person that has a soul, and any animal, of anything that is aware in this universe, has 100% access. And there has been so many things by the dark that have created so many spells, so many ways to trick us into blocking ourselves, so many systems, so many time systems, so many ways that you have to live, that you have to be, that you have to do this. None of that matters. It is you, Lord, that matters most. It is you that always connects us to the greatest things. People worry way too much. People stress way too much of how that they think things should look, of how they think love should look. I didn't know love had a book. Because you created everything with love, Lord, and really the way to access love is the connection to trusting within you and giving us all of our burdens to you, giving all of our pains to you, because you're the one who tells us to give them to you, because they're not yours and they're not ours. They are from the dark. And you know how to get rid of the dark better than anybody. And everybody's trying to control themselves to get rid of this darkness when all they have to do is hand over all this trash to you. I appreciate you, Lord, for always giving me the great guidance every day and every minute, and so many that are right now on that path of truth with connection to you, and more importantly, that connection to having that everlasting love, that everlasting power to have the beautiful energy that we all want in our lives, to harvest, to be within. And the solace that we can find right now with you 100% always being there, but you helping us remove these obstacles and these blocks that are blocking us from the beautiful, most everlasting love that you give throughout our lives forever. But I know that we all have to show up. So I ask everybody to listen to God in this moment, because this prayer is about listening to God and allowing God to come in. And you stepping forward just as much as God does to meet together in unison to get rid of these blocks, to get rid of these things, to get rid of the weight that we don't have to carry anymore of responsibilities that are not ours. And that we are not pawns to society. But we are the kings and we are the queens that God put on this earth to move freely in this world. And we have the team of angels and we have the team of so many of our guides that all are protecting us. And we don't have to be on the defense anymore. We are on the offense of moving into the beauty of life. And so, Lord, please help wake people up. Please continue to give those out there that are in that power of truth, that are in their awareness, that security, that knowing within that they're on the right path. Help them remove those blocks that are from the dark, that are not from light, that are not from God, that are not from your essence at all. The artificial energy out there, I call out, Lord, on this great full moon in Scorpio to be removed and to have people aware of it. And part of the removal is the awareness, to please wake people up, to have them stop following this artificial system of artificiality, of not connected to the divine, that is leading them astray and leading them blocked and leading them, in many cases, farther and farther and farther, and probably so far away from you, they'll never find their way back. I love you so much, Lord. I hold you in my highest regards of all time for the weight that you carry for us, the everlasting responsibility that you bestowed upon yourself to create this great world, these great people, and this great soul world. And I am so blessed to be able to know, to understand, and to live the love and the life that you have given me, and that every day and every moment is a new day for us to change our lives and to bring in your greatness. And every minute is a new minute and a new moment for us to make that great change. I love you so much, Lord. Amen. All right, everybody. This is where we're going to get live in the mix right now. I appreciate you all for being here on highvibe.tv. Make sure that you share this out, get it out there. We got what, like 500 people in here? This is where everybody chooses to bail when you're missing the best part of the show. We're going to go live right now. Hook it up to some sort of good speakers. Love you all. We'll see you all later. Make sure you join highvibe.tv, and I thank you all again.
Was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys. And Corn Pop was a bad dude. Corn Pop was a bad dude. And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys, 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 and he ran a bunch of bad boys. $1 million. $1 million. You got to come together, people. 1 million. 1 million.
Love is still waiting.
I'll go ahead. ahead. Quit while you're ahead. Take my advice, pal.
You say that I bring light to your dark, so hard to please you. I try to fix your broken heart. I've done 1,000 times, trying to fill your heart within, but your soul is drawn to mine. If you're down, then I'll be struggling. Like an echo, echo. I'm like your echo. I'm always on the run. Echo, echo. I'm like your echo. I'm always on the run. Echo, echo.
times you unite, cause your music unite, and in the vibes, cause you're in the vibes. You mad at the times you unite, cause your music unites, cause your music unites, cause your music unite. At the times you unite, cause your music unites. Keep it aside, yeah, we keep it aside. They loving the ride, they here to preside, cause we manifest our destinies, we keep it aside. They loving the ride, they here to preside, cause we manifest our destinies, we keep it aside. They loving the ride, they here to preside, cause we manifest our destinies, we keep it aside. They loving the ride, they here to preside, cause we manifest our destinies, we music unite. Party with me, come on, party with me, music unite. Party with me, music unite. a time. We sending the vibes cause your music unites. Keep it aside, yeah, we loving the ride. And take it in stride cause we're here to preside. Manifest the best when we put it to test. We always come back to rest when we open our chest. Music unites cause your music unites. Cause your music unites. Cause your music unites. Cause you matter the place, no matter the time. We sending the vibes cause your music unites. Keep it aside, yeah, we loving the ride. And take it in stride cause we're here to preside. Manifest the best when we put it to test. We always come back to rest when we open our chest. Music unite. None at a time so unites cause your music unites. Cause your music unites. Cause your music unite. At a time so unites cause your music unite. And in the vibes cause you're in the vibes. Cause you're at a time so unites cause your music unites. Cause your music unites. Cause your music unite. At a time so unites cause your music unite. Keep it aside, yeah, we keep it aside. We keep it aside. They loving the ride. They're here to preside cause we manifest our destinies. We keep it aside. They loving the ride. They're here to preside cause we manifest our destinies. We keep it aside. They loving the ride. They're here to preside cause we manifest our destinies. We keep it aside. They loving the ride. They're here to preside cause we manifest our destinies. With music unite. Fighting with me, come on, fighting with me. Music unite. Fighting with me. Music unite. Fighting with me, come on, fighting with me. Music unite. Fighting with me. Music unite.
Got a few things that I wanna confess. I need to get this off my chest. When I go raves, man look fresh. Girl wanna invite me to the sesh. She was like,
Oh my god,
your music is the best. Car everything's cool. I don't know why them man think I'm a fool. I make girl wet like they was in a pool. Sometimes I was in school. Sometimes I was in school. Sometimes I was in
The studio can modify as well as record your music.
Yummy.
tryna get you on your best behavior. I'm the realest, can you feel it? This shit playing games here.
Okay, 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 okay. I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving. I'm rolling, riding, I'm flexing. Okay, 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 okay. I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving. I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing. Okay, okay, I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing. Okay, okay, I'm 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 okay, 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 I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving. I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing. Okay, 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 I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving. I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing, I'm flexing, I'm flexing, I'm flexing, I'm flexing, I'm flexing,
shit on cam. Flash the shit on cam. Flash the shit on cam. All this madness feel like Alice tripping into Wonderland. This is Wonderland. Let's go to the party, you can catch me on the flip. I'll be racing, wrecking havoc, chasing rabbits down the strip. I might ask the purple cat for some directions, going mad. Let's go to the party, yeah. Let's go to the party, yeah.
I just keep on going, man.
Catch me on a flip. I'll be racing, wrecking havoc, chasing rabbits down the strip. I might ask the purple cat for some directions, going mad. Let's go to the party, yeah. Let's go to the party, yeah.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill. You take the red pill. You take the red pill. The red pill. You take 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 the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland. Stay in Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland. Stay in Wonderland. Stay in Wonderland. In Wonderland. In Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland.
To Wonderland. Let's go to the party. To Wonderland. Let's go to the party, you can catch the shit on cam. All this madness feel like Alice tripping into Wonderland. Don't wanna say goodbye, it's like I'm living in a dream. Let's go to the party, yeah. Let's go to the party, yeah. Let's go to the party, you can catch me on the flip. I'll be racing, wrecking havoc, chasing rabbits down the strip. I might ask the purple cat for some directions, going mad. Let's go to the party.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!
Party, 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 party.
Out of order. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I've been around, you know. It's around, you know. I always knew what the right path was. Without exception, I knew.
Is this just a dream?
You know why? It was too He's come to the middle. He has chosen.
Do you think I want this?
It's the right path. It's a path made of principle that leads to character.
What can I say?
Let him continue on his journey.
Why can't you let me go? Why can't you let me go?
You hold this.
Why can't you let me go?
You hold this boy's future in your hands, committee.
Why can't you let me go?
It's a valuable future.
Why can't you let?
Believe me.
Why can't you let?
Don't destroy it.
Why can't you let? 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 Why can't you let?
It's gonna make you proud one day. I promise you.
Why can't you let me go? Why can't you? What can I say?
But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? Anyway, all this presumption made for such an unsatisfying ending, and to think it could have been such a memorable send-off. I mean, if you and I have learned nothing else these past years, it's that in life and art, nothing should be off the table. We weren't afraid, not of what we said, not of what we did, and we're still not afraid.
starts here changes the world. But changing the world can happen anywhere, and anyone can do it. Nothing mattered but your will to succeed. Moments away from beginning your journey through life, and the generations that follow will live in a world far better than the one we have today. And what started here will indeed have changed the world for the better. What starts here changes the world. But changing the world can happen anywhere, and anyone can do it. Nothing mattered but your will to succeed. Moments away from beginning your journey. A world far better than the one we have today. Indeed, have changed the world for the better. What starts here changes the world. But changing the one mattered but your will to succeed. Moments away from beginning your journey through life, and the generations that follow will live in a world far better than the one we have today. And what started here will indeed have.
without facts, would you?
She want, I'ma buy it. All these drugs got us feeling so excited. Using mud, gotta re-up, and we back to buying. Had a girl, but I got a new one. Girl so bad, I had to. 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 She looking bad, better than my ex. I'm popping next, thinking like what's next. We hella lit, X party at the a better girl. It is what it is.
Girl so bad, I had to. Girl so bad, I had to.
Girl so bad, I had to. Girl so bad, I had to.
Let the bass kick.
To.
Girl so bad, I had to. Girl so bad, I had to.
Girl so bad, I had to. Girl so bad, I had to. She gon' get what she want, I'ma buy it. All these drugs got us feeling so excited. Using mud, gotta re-up, and we back to buying. Had a girl, but I got the one she looking bad, better than my ex. I'm popping next, thinking like what's next. We hella lit, X party at the crib. Saw a better girl, it is what it is.
Let the bass kick. Bass kick. Let the bass kick.
to. She gon' get what she want, I'ma buy it. All these drugs got us feeling so excited. Using mud, gotta re-up, and we back to buying. Had a girl, but I got a new one. Using mud, gotta re-up, and we back to buying. Had a girl, but I got a new one. Using mud, gotta re-up, and we back to buying. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got that new one. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. Hey yo, gotta let you know, got one bad chick with the meanest flow. This is serious business. 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 This is serious business.
I'm good too, so I can regulate any feeling of his property, so I can.
This is serious business. 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 This is serious business.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
This is serious. This is serious. Get.
I'm getting jacked.
This is serious. This is serious business. This is serious business.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
This is serious. This is serious. This is serious business.
So I can regulate stealing of his property.
Where you wanna get?
I'm good too. Regulate any feeling of his property.
Where you wanna get?
Get that east side. Get that east side.
Where you wanna get?
Regulate any feeling of his property. I'm good too. So I can.
Get that east side.
This is serious business.
So I can.
This is serious.
I'm good too.
This is serious business.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
This is serious.
Get that east side.
This is serious business.
So I can.
This is serious business. This is serious business.
Regulate any feeling of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now they drop it and go. 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 Now they drop it and go.
This is serious. This is serious. This is serious.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
Get that east side.
This is serious.
I'm good too.
Get that east side.
Regulate any feeling of his property. I'm good too.
Get that east side.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg.
This is serious. This is serious. This is serious.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg. They drop it and yelling, it's a dead bitch leg.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
Get that east side. Get that east side. Get that east side.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
Get that east side. Get that east side. Get that east side.
Regulate any feeling of his property.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world fade to the dark side of the moon. But I feel there's nothing I can do. skin and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive, and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite.
Of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. The power they took from the people will return to the people. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. The people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment. Men who despise you, enslave you. Men who despise you, enslave you. Men who despise you, enslave. Men who despise you, enslave you, enslave you, enslave you, enslave you, enslave you, is you enslave you, enslave you, to enslave you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like you butter. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine. Selves to these unnatural, these unnatural, men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. But they enslave the people. Slave the people. Enslave the people. Enslave the people. They enslave the people. They enslave the people. Now let us fight. Now let us fight. Now let us fight! Now let us fight! Now let us fight! People! Now let us fight! People! Now let us fight!
you'll find me. Oh, bring it back tonight. Back tonight. Try to move your
You gotta quit, 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 quit,
the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man, minds that are to our minds as ours are to the beasts in the jungle, regarded this earth with envious eyes, and slowly and surely drew their plans against us. In the 39th year of the 20th century came the Great Disillusionment. Near the end of October, business was better. The war scare was over. More men were back in work. Sales were picking up. On this particular evening, October 30th, the Crosby service estimated that 32 million people were listening in on radio.
We take you now to the Emerging Room in the Hotel Park Plaza in downtown New York, where you will be entertained by the... We take you now to...
Near the end of October, business was better. The war scare was over. More men were back at work. Sales were picking up. On this particular evening, October 30th, the Crosby service estimated that 32 million people were listening in on radio.
We take you now to the Emerging Room in the Hotel Park Plaza in...
Million people were listening in on radio. Listening in on radio. Listening in on radio. On this particular evening, October 30th, more men were back at work. Sales were picking up. On this particular evening, October 30th, the Crosby service estimated that 32 million people were listening in on radio.
We take you now to the Emerging Room in the Hotel Park Plaza in downtown New York, where you will be entertained by the music of Raymond Riccello and his orchestra.